Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about the 5 things you should know before you partner up. Being in a partnership is like being in a marriage. And if you have more than one partner, it's like being in a plural marriage, which God help us all, one's enough, right? But like a marriage, it takes time to get to know your partners. It takes time to know what makes them tick and what motivates them. And you've got to find your corporate love language. So it's incredibly important before you decide to partner up that you hear these 5 things you absolutely need to know. The first thing you absolutely need to do and know before you partner up is that you need to create an operating agreement. Yes, an operating agreement. An operating agreement is going to tell the partners what they can do unilaterally, what they need majority or unanimous vote on. It dictates what happens if a partner falls ill or becomes incapacitated. It dictates what happens when a partner wants out or dies, so they're kind of already out. Surely you don't want their crazy wife being a partner, do you? No! So the operating agreement dictates what those responsibilities are. What happens if there's a dispute, and what happens if there's a divorce. So you need to make sure you have an operating agreement. And I'm not talking about you go hire a lawyer, spend the money, get a beautiful, wonderful operating agreement, and then don't sign it. Make sure you execute it. Sign on the line that is dotted, sir. Like any good marriage, the second thing a partnership should do is have a meeting of the minds. Yes, I recommend at least once a quarter, all the partners get together. And make sure you still are on track. Do you still have the same vision? Do you still have the same goals? Do you agree about what's happening in the business and the direction the business is going? Does anyone have any concerns that need to be voiced? These quarterly meetings, at least quarterly, you can do them more frequently, are incredibly important. It creates a platform in which all partners can speak freely and all input is considered. It also makes sure that everyone is still bought in to what the firm is hoping to accomplish. And everyone still is consistently working towards the same goal. The third thing you should know before you partner up is you've got to talk about profits. Oh yes. Oh yes. Profits are important. Why the hell else are you in business if not to make a profit? But what does that mean? If all the partners are advisors, for example, are you going to be dividing profits based on the share of the book of business? How much business they're bringing in, their AUM? What if one of the partners is not an advisor? What if they're driving operations or compliance? What if they're driving the vision? What if they're a silent partner? How are you going to divide profits? Is the profit division going to be the same as the ownership interest? So if I have a third of the interest in the business, I also have a third of the profits? Or will profits change year over year depending on how much I contribute to the partnership? Profits. It's an incredibly important topic, and it can be an uncomfortable one to discuss. But if you want to partner up, you've got to make sure everyone is on the same wavelength when it comes to how profits will be distributed. So make sure you're discussing it before you partner up. The fourth thing you should know before you partner up is whether you're going to be accepting investors. That's right. You and your partners may say, hey, we want to raise some capital for our business. Or during the course of your business, while you're growing, you bring on new advisors, and maybe there's that one star advisor who's growing and working and hustling and coming to you and promoting the business and helping the business grow, and they have the conversation that they want in. Are you going to offer a profit share program? Are you going to give equity? Are you going to make them a partner? You need to have the discussion about how things can change in your business and discuss different scenarios and how the different partners would view them and approach them. You may think that you're coming into business and things aren't going to change, the status quo is going to stay. But life is going to change. Circumstances are going to change. The markets are going to change. Your business will grow and evolve as you and your partners do. So it's incredibly important to talk about different scenarios, like raising capital, like issuing shares, like starting a profit share program, like potentially introducing a new partner. Make sure you and your partners are in agreement on these things. And make sure they're outlined in your operating agreement. That way, as your business grows and evolves, you already know what's going to happen next because you have discussed it. And the fifth thing you should know before you partner up is, like a good marriage, like a happy marriage, it all starts with a good attorney and a prenup. Yes, that's right. Before you partner up, you need to get legal counsel. Legal counsel is going to take you through all of the things we've discussed today and help prepare your operating agreement. So when you take that leap of faith and get into this partnership, you are going into your business with peace of mind. So if you're looking for that attorney, give us a call at 770-462-2118.